Evo danas je 3. godina kako proslavljamo Dan državnosti i ustavnosti Republike Srbije. To je signifikant dan u zajednici sa Rockdale City Councilom i Srpska australska community asocijacija Sretenje, koja je specifično deo Rockdale Councila i stvorili smo ga baš za proslavu Dana državnosti i ustavnosti. First, I'd like to thank you for coming today. And as a normal saying, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to take this opportunity to show my respect and acknowledge the traditional custodian of the land of all us, past and present, in which this meeting takes place. On behalf of Rockdale City Council and Serbian Australian Community Association Sretenje, I would like to welcome you to our statehood celebration and official flag raising ceremony for Republic of Serbia. Now, Australian anthem. Mayor of City of Rockdale and Councillor Mr. Bill Savaranovsky.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Before I begin, I would like to acknowledge our distinguished guests. The Deputy Mayor James McDonald, the Honourable Shoka Musamani, Councillor Joe Awada, Councillor Jan Brennan, Councillor John Flowers, Councillor Michael Nagy. I also would like to take this opportunity to show my respect to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land and elders of the past and present on which this meeting takes place. I'd like to also take this opportunity to welcome the Acting Consul General. Thank you for coming today. This is, I think, the third year that we've raised the Serbian flag. Ladies and gentlemen, those that don't know, 40% of our community are born overseas. We do it for all the community, all the communities that we have. It's an acknowledgement to say thank you for bringing so much history to this wonderful country. This is an acknowledgement of your community. I have been to Serbia many times along with my father, and it's a beautiful country, and I look forward to going to Serbia maybe this year or early next year. Can I say I also would like to acknowledge and thank Yacht Airlines for their sponsorship of this event. It's something that this council, in hosting these events, would always like to go into partnership with either community organisations or corporate organisations, and that's something that I want to thank Yacht Airlines for their support. Can I say, ladies and gentlemen, I look forward to seeing the young kids in national costumes. It's very important because the future of this wonderful nation is in the hands of our children. And those children, and I appreciate the organisations that teach the culture. I'm originally from Macedonia. My son learns Macedonian dancing, and that's something that I always get proud when I see young kids performing in the national costumes. And that's something I'm looking forward to seeing tonight, the kids in national costumes. But ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I just want to thank Mickey and the Serbian community for putting on this event, and thank you for coming. But before I finish, I just wanted to, those in the Serbian community know the fine work that Mickey Pesic does along with his wife. And tonight I wanted to acknowledge his fine work and give him a certificate of appreciation, because it's something that Mickey has spent many hours of organising this and promoting the Serbian community. So Mickey, on behalf of the City of Rockdale, I'd like to give you a certificate of appreciation. In an overwhelming demonstration of community spirit, Mickey Pesic, President of the Serbian Australian Community Association, has provided invaluable support for our city's prominent Serbian Australian residents. Rockdale City Council is forever indebted to his services and personal sacrifices, and it gives me great pleasure to make him the honorary ambassador for Serbian affairs for our city.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thank you to all councillors. Acting Consul General of Serbia to make a speech, please.
Mayor of the City of Rockdale, Councillor Bill Savarinovsky, Deputy Mayor, Honorable Sheket Musulmani, MLC, Mr. Pesic, President of the Sretenje Association, Honorable Councillors, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is an honor and pleasure to address to the people of Rockdale today. Thank you for coming in order to mark out a very special date for Serbian people. Today is Sretenje, the Serbian National Day. Sretenje is also a religious holiday. On the 15th of February 1804, the first Serbian uprising occurred, when Serbian insurgents, led by George Petrović Karađorđe, stood up and fought against the ruling of the Ottoman Empire regime, and therefore marked down the beginning of the process of liberation of the country from almost 500 years of the Turkish domination. In 1835, on Sretenje as well, the first Serbian constitution was adopted in Kragujevac, then Serbian capital. That document was written in accordance with the most liberal European constitutions of the time, and defined Serbia as a principality and its position towards the Ottoman Empire. Symbols of the Serbian statehood were also defined, a crest and a flag. Today, in Serbia on Sretenje, Serbian Army Day is also celebrated, because it is believed that achievements that are accomplished in the first Serbian Rising led to the establishment of the Serbian state and Serbian army in the 19th century. Ladies and gentlemen, today Serbia is a multi-ethnic democratic country, strategically aimed at joining the European Union. We hope that by the end of 2011 we will be able to proceed towards candidacy and the opening of the accession negotiations with the European Union. In 2010, Serbia celebrated a decade of democracy. It is now 10 years since Serbian people turned back on the terrible preceding decade. It has not been an easy journey, but it has been one which has laid foundations of a society which respect the very principles which you all espoused and worked for. Serbia is also committed to improving regional relations. Today, the evidence of progress in the Balkans is conclusive. Regional relations have reached a new level of trust and understanding. In fact, they have never been better in the past 20 years. Even on the most challenging issues, Serbia has found ways to work together with other countries of the region to continue the process of healing in the region. Marked as one of the biggest challenges for the region, Serbia believes that the issue of atrocities committed in time of conflict and post-conflict, together with the issue of organized crime, is one of that can corrode our democracies and lives of our children. Serbia, for its part, will do whatever it takes until the war on organized crime is won. With regards to Kosovo, our position is well known. We shall not recognize the unilateral declaration of independence of our province of Kosovo and Metohija. We are prepared to engage with Pristina in the dialogue. We have been ready ever since the world supported by acclamation the fact that dialogue is the only road to peace in Kosovo. And we are committed to finding a solution that is comprehensive and will result in a historical reconciliation between Serbs and Albanians. We stand on the point that there cannot be one set of winners and one set of losers in that case. Ladies and gentlemen, as a Serbian consul in Australia, I'm honored to be able to participate in the Serbian flag raising ceremony today among numerous Australian communities. And on behalf of the Consulate General of Serbia in Sydney and peoples of Serbia, I wish to thank to the Council of Rockdale and its mayor, Councillor Bill Saravinovski, on their recognition of the Serbian community and of Sretenje as the statehood celebration of Serbia. Living here, I learned that the city of Rockdale is a beautiful part of Sydney, known by its historic position, long sandy beaches, and beautiful people and communities, among whom Serbian community forms a significant part in living in harmony and working together in building the Australian way of life and multiculturalism. Being here today, we make part of the festive activities organized in Serbia and throughout the world, populated wherever Serbian people live. We can proudly say that from this very place, City of Rockdale, New South Wales, Australia, we are the first one on Sretenje 2011 to send publicly a message of friendship and respected appreciation to those who layered foundations of a modern Serbia. Thank you for that. I'll take this opportunity to give a present to Mayor Bill Savarinovski from the Serbian community and Serbian state. It's a small present, it's a book about Serbia, but it is a present with all our hearts. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. On behalf of the City of Rockdale.
Thank you very much.
It's all good from us.
Thank you. Thank you to all. Thank you.
I would like to call the folk group from St. Lazarus Church, and their name is St. Lazarus. Thank you.
Dobroveče, ja sam Jasmina Pekmezović, vršilac dužnosti generalnog konzula Republike Srbije u Sidneju i koristim ovu priliku da se trenutno nalazim u opštini Rockdale u Sidneju, jednoj od najvećih multikulturalnih opština na teritoriji Sidneja, gde je upravo podignuta zastava Republike Srbije u čast nacionalnog praznika Dana državnosti Republike Srbije, Sretenja, zajedno sa lokalnim predstavnicima na čelu sa gradonačelnikom opštine Rockdale, gospodinom Bilom Saravinovskim, i koristim ovu priliku da svim građanima Srbije i našim državljanima i onima koji vole Srbiju čestitam Dan državnosti i podsjetim ih da je ovo istovremeno i njihov praznik i da svi zajedno sa ponosom prosto treba današnji dan da proslavimo, a isto tako i da se zahvalim organizatorima i domaćinima u opštini Rockdale koji su upriličili ovu lepu manifestaciju koja se već po 3. put održava redom, gde se znači predstavnici srpske zajednice pozivaju u goste i zajedno sa lokalnim predstavnicima se podiže srpska zastava u čast državnog praznika Republike Srbije, Sretenja. Hvala.
As the Mayor of Rockdale, I'd like to wish the Serbian community all the best on this special occasion. Our city, 40% of our community are born overseas. I, as the Mayor of Rockdale, I'm looking forward to visiting beautiful Serbia in the next 12 months.
Ja ti već drugu godinu za redom učesnik u ovoj značajnoj manifestaciji u dalekoj Australiji. Jako smo ponosni što smo deo ove cele organizacije i ovoga tima. Vrlo je značajno to što u Australiji postoji jedna nacionalna aviokompanija koja sebe predstavlja i koja na izvestan način okuplja Srbe u dijaspori.